Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Fome and it's really great to have you guys. Today I really want to talk about when it's time to quit that bad relationship, that job where you're not appreciated or they always talk you down, or that really bad habit that's going to kill you someday. We know all these things, but we just keep going on. We just keep sticking to these things that are not good for us. I've had this topic on my mind for such a long time, but I've not really had the chance to talk about it because I've been going on model stuff. And yeah, I feel like now is the right time for us to talk about it. And I think I'm going to start with your work, because so many people out there, you ask them, do you love your job? They tell you no, they don't. They freaking don't. Everybody complains about Mondays. Everybody looks forward to Fridays. Most people that do 9 to 5. I'm yet to find someone who does 9 to 5 and loves his job so much, like he's hugging it with his hands and his legs. It's so hard. Everybody's unsure of the future. They stick to what they know for sure, which is getting paid at the end of the month. And I strongly believe that God didn't put us here to just get by on that job. God didn't put us here to be upset every day, like in the morning you're not looking forward to going to work. It's not even Monday yet and you're already craving for a Friday. There's so many signs that you don't love your job, you hate it. Maybe it's time to quit, but people are too scared to quit because they don't know, they're unsure of the future. They are scared of change. They would rather stick to the job that they know for sure will pay them at the end of the month. They've got other talents, but they don't know about, they're not sure how to go about developing these talents. These are problems that we all face. I, for one, I'm still facing mine even, but it takes a lot of courage. Change takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of, you have to be brave, to face change. And here are some ways that I think that, if you're facing any one of these things, then it's definitely time to quit. If you're not passionate about your job anymore, maybe when you got it, you were so broke, you were really looking forward to earning money, and then you were so happy that they employed you as a customer service agent. At the first few months, you enjoyed talking to people, but after some time, you started quarreling with your customers. You're not passionate about your job anymore. There's no excitement. You don't look forward to waking up in the morning to go to work rather. No excitement, nothing is pushing you, nothing is motivating you to go to work. Then maybe it's time to quit. How long are you going to continue in that phase of not wanting to be at work? You're not motivated, nothing excites you when it comes to work. How long are you going to go through that phase? It's not good for you. Maybe it's time to quit if you're not passionate about your job. Also, guys, it might be time to quit if there's no room for advancement or growth. Life encourages growth and improvement. You go from one phase, you get to the next, you attain the next, you keep going. There's always this point in our lives when we crave for change, we crave for growth, we crave for expansion. But if your job is not giving you that, if your job is not showing you that, okay, from this you're going to be here, then it's probably time for you to just stop that job and look for something else that you would grow in, something else that you would improve on. And lastly, I think that if you're working in a place where you're not encouraged, or they're always talking you down, you're not appreciated, no matter what it is you bring to the table, I believe that you should be appreciated. You should find yourself useful in your work environment. If you find out you're not useful, you're not doing much, you shouldn't be there, because you're not doing yourself any good. Even if you think that I'm not doing much but I'm getting paid at the end of the month, trust me, you're not doing yourself any good at all, because you're not growing, you're not learning. There's no change in your life as far as your career is concerned. If they're always talking you down, or whatever it is that you do, nobody, even if you make mistakes, nobody is willing to show you the way out, or they laugh at you, then darling, you shouldn't be at that workplace, because it's going to affect you psychologically, it's going to affect you mentally. You shouldn't be there. Now, all these things I'm saying are not for the faint-hearted, they're only for the brave people. I have a very good friend of mine, Davy Darling, if you're watching this, who, as a banker, she knew she wasn't fulfilled, and then she left. I ended up working with her at some point in my career as a co-host. We were co-host on the show, and when she left her show, people when she left her job, rather her banking job, people thought that she was nuts. Like, are you serious? You really want to leave this? Because that is the reality for many people. That is the status quo. That is what they know. There are many people out there are too scared to leave, to walk away. So when people like finally do walk away, they always look at them like some really brave creatures. My husband also, when he had the courage to walk away from his job that he hated, he had gained some experience, but then he had gotten to that peak that, I shouldn't be here anymore. People also looked at him like, wow, that's a really big step you're taking, like you're brave to walk away from your job. And that is the reality for many people out there. Don't be scared to leave. There's so much out there. Don't believe in people that say that there are no jobs out there. Your believing that there's no job out there is what will become your reality eventually. So if you believe that there's definitely a space for you out there, that is what will become your reality. That's what I believe. So don't listen to those limiting sayings or beliefs. There's always a job out there for you. Or guess what? You could tap into your talents. Jay-Z once said that we all have multiple talents, like 5. Even the Bible says it. My husband showed me in the Bible, and I was like, what? Is that really in the Bible that you should have about 6 or 7 talents, 6 or 7 things that actually bring in money for you? So if you haven't started tapping into those talents, it means that you're helping someone else build his dreams. You're not building yours. You're not working on yours. Imagine if you put in all that effort into your own thing, establish your own thing. Get rid of the fear. It's always there. I face it every day. Everybody out there faces it. But take baby steps towards achieving your own goals for yourself. For yourself, not for somebody else. I wish you all the best, guys. I hope that you take these things to heart, even as we plan towards 2018. Thank you so much, guys. I feel so tempted to look at myself on the screen. Well, take care, guys, and I wish you all the very best. You can reach me down below in the comment section. Send me an email, and I will respond as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.